What a great lesson this chapter taught me. It's time to drop my YouTube channel. And now, off to the bank. Much like the real world, YouTube is filled with strange and senseless content with radish behavior. But hey, that's how media works nowadays. The Culture Festival arc is a real thing rather than a mini arc, and we may have garnered the main villain just for it. This was a decent chapter that builds up with his target character for development and an unusual danger approaches. I was a bit surprised that we got to see Eri back in the scene, interacting with Deku and all. It wasn't so long ago that we have last seen the last arc characters, but the mangaka insists to develop the character for an actual closure. He probably didn't want a kid in a bad shape for long, let alone have a sense of dark ending. I don't mind that much since it is excusable with her condition not exactly in the best shape. If we need a happy closure, we will get one. The focus is Eri's mind still clouded with despair of her existence. She still doesn't feel comfortable around with other people because of her curse. It's understandable since she was raised by Overhaul for nearly the entire life. Luckily for Deku for helping her out back there, he was invited along with Mirio by Eri to apologize. This placed him to be on the spotlight from the get-go. Mirio, the saving grace from the last arc, is always the charm of the two heroes there and comfort Eri like good caring siblings. The problem becomes abundantly clear when Eri doesn't know how to smile. Seriously, she was trying to force herself to make one. Well, at least it didn't end up being creepy like Kageyama from Haikyuu. This looks like a job for a convenient timing. Thankfully, Deku has an idea of bringing Eri to the Culture Festival because it will not only ease the stress but bring the joy to everyone. Although the staff emphasized that a simple trigger to Eri will erupt uncontrollable quirk, Deku believes that it will help her break free from darkness, which got Aizawa convinced. It's a smart move, but in the world of shonen, what could possibly go wrong? I feel that the mangaka has softened up a lot recently with kids strongly displayed as utmost charming. Case in point, Eri likes the idea of going to the festival as well as fascinated by Candy Apple. I don't blame her. It does sound sweet. No pun intended. Though, to be fair, I did eat one. It is pretty good. It's charming to say the least, and although it took a lot of time out of the chapter, I was fine with the content of drawing her out of the darkness. This is basically the continuation for Eri in order to get a better conclusion. Mirio will accompany her to feel safe, which is nice. I don't know if they are taking the spotlight from others, ones from previous chapters, but hopefully the mangaka can find a way to balance. That is, if he doesn't want a flood of negative comments. Regardless, thank God for the timing. The Culture Festival is the right time to help her out. Surely, nothing can go wrong. Before anyone can say the last chapter ending is misled or no need for trouble for this arc, it's confirmed that we will have trouble at the festival, starting with the new villains, I think. Introducing Gentle and his literally little partner, La Brava. Gentle's design reminisces a magician with the cartoony image of sinister mustache or moustache, whatever you prefer to say. La Brava's design is basically like a partner of a magician, only short like a kid, though maybe she is, I don't really know, and seems to be the cameraman for Gentle's exploitation for attention. It's unknown how they defeated the heroes at the convenience store. Maybe he did Rage Demon. I mean, this series does have pop cultural references. It does appear to be a magic trick, like an illusion, so maybe that's just that. I would like a Rage Demon too. It's probably why the store looks wobbly, like woo 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 woo. It's hard to say if he's a legitimate threat like League of Villains, but he does seek for spotlight, which is a perfect fit to have him invade Culture Festival. I do find him a bit amusing, however. He is like if Ayama were to betray his friends. Huh? How about that, Trader fans? In a way, the design intrigued me, so it's a good start. Plus that teapot part was funny. The chapter was a decent build for what's to come for the arc, with the last arc character coming back to get her cleansed. It was charming and nice despite taking a lot of time before concluding with the tie-in of the festival or filled with large space of panels. The villains could fit well if the arc isn't intended to be so serious. It would make an amusing one that is a welcome addition. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Well, we are definitely in a new arc, and while I don't think it will be as long as the last arc, I do think it is an arc that could be a pretty amusing one. Depends on what tone of direction the mangaka is going with this one. It could be just a wild, fun ride. It doesn't have to be so serious. We've already done that, and it doesn't look like the design is asking for that. But I'm just hoping there's some good payoff from this arc, and as well as enjoyable segments. So far, it looks promising, so only time will tell. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel, and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.